Hey, hi, I'm Mike, and we're back. This is the whiskey
I guess I'm Ed.
review.
He doesn't care.
Oh. And this is it. Today we have something special going on. My daughter's down in Peru, and she sent Ed a flight of Pisco, which is a brandy.
Wait, what? We're not doing whiskey?
No, we're doing
That.
Anyway, today we've got Piscos, and we've got several different varieties. And this is not the normal whiskey review, but we're going to have some fun with it. And we're going to tell you a little about what we got here, which is the national drink of Peru. They drink this everywhere. You walk into a bar, they hand you one of these. You walk into a hotel, they hand you one of these. You go to the bathroom, they hand you one of these. They're like everywhere.
So, Pisco. So Pisco was brought to, the grapes were brought to Peru by the Spanish. And the thing is, there's a little bit of a debate between the Peruvians and the Chileans about who invented it. Most likely it comes from a town called Pisco in Peru. The cool thing about this is we get to taste a whole bunch of different grape varietals here. So in order, we've got Quebranta, another Quebranta that was done Monteverde style, which means green must, meaning they left some sugar in the must when they were fermenting.
And the must is?
The must is when you're making your wash.
That would be the stems, the seeds, the grapes.
No. You take your grape juice, you ferment it, you cut that fermentation off early to leave some sugar in it, making the wash sweeter before you distill it. And then we've got, so Quebranta is a less aromatic version. Usually it's broken up into aromatic and non-aromatic. So this is our non-aromatic. Then our two aromatic ones are Italia and Tarantelle. And then we've got Acolado, or Acolada? Acolado. Pardon my Spanish. And that is for a mixture of grape varietals. So let's start with the Quebrantas. Let's see what we got here. So this is the straight up Quebranta. Huh. That is interesting.
First, I gotta tell you, Brandy. I'm a Brandy kind of guy, and this is not the color I'm used to. Let me tell you.
No. Well, and that's because it's not aged in oak.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they don't. When you make Pisco, you distill it, and you actually can't proof it down. Whatever it comes off the still at, that's what you sell it at. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least in Peru, not in Chile. But we're talking about Peru here. So you sell it at whatever it came off the still at. So this came off the still at around 40%.
Sure.
Which means, unlike Scotch, where they distill it up to 70, 80, or Irish, where they sometimes go even more, triple distilled. Yeah. This was only distilled, once or twice up to 40%.
Cool.
Yeah. And then, since they don't age it in oak, they just let it sit for 3 months in glass or steel, just to let it blend, let it oxidize a little bit.
Sure.
You're not getting any oak flavor here. So yeah,
I get grape.
Yeah, it's very grapey. It's
I
very
get a
grapey.
lot of grape. Yeah.
But it's kind of an astringent grape.
Yep.
It's not
a little bitter.
Yeah, a little bitter.
Can we taste?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that's good. I like this one. This one is interesting. The nose is kind of underripe fruit, kind of like almost underripe banana.
I'm gonna give you a little more on this one.
But then, like, on the taste for the regular Quebranta, I get like, kind of like almost berries, like strawberry or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
pretty good
too.
You want to try the straight up? All right, and then so I've got the Monteverde here.
Oh wow, that's different.
Yeah. Oh,
this is almost strawberry-ish.
Yeah, exactly. It's strawberry.
Yep.
And this comparatively is very green. If I was comparing this to whiskey, I'd say this is more like an unaged corn whiskey.
Yes.
Yeah. But you still get that underripe banana, like a green banana.
You're right. That's fun. Very berry.
This one has a little bit of that berry, just a touch.
Not as much.
But not like that.
Not like this one.
Which is a little surprising to me, because this one would have had more sugar in its fermentation stage, you would think some more of that would have come off in the distillation. But for whatever reason, it didn't. This is a little more subdued.
Yep.
Yeah. The Mosto Verde is not as sweet as I thought it would be. Yeah.
All right, what are we moving into again?
So this is our Italia. So this is our first aromatic grape varietal, obviously named after the types of grapes they have in Italy. Now I believe these are fermented in the style of like a white wine, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, because that very could be wrong.
It doesn't happen too often, but yeah, sometimes.
So yeah, Italia, and then the other aromatic variety we have is the Tarantel, which is right here. So these are supposed to be much more pungent on the nose. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is white grape.
Yeah, for sure. This is white grape. You got that tart kind of not sour, but almost edging on sour white grape note.
Yep.
It almost reminds me of a really sweet tequila.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with
Yeah,
that.
like that really sweet agave.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But again,
that is white grape.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, but it's so
awesome.
much more pungent than just a regular wine.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's
Right
dialed up to 11.
It is.
At least
all over the
wait,
place.
let's get a drink so we can, and then we'll trade so we can compare them.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, I don't know about yours, but the Italia has a silky mouthfeel. Oh, it's oily. The finish is a little short, but man, it's perfumed. It's and not in a bad way. It's like drinking
I still
really.
I still got white grape.
Okay, let's trade.
Yeah.
You know what I get on that? Jam.
Well, it's very
It's like
similar.
jam.
Yeah.
Yep, that is very similar. I think from this though, I get the slightest bit more savory.
Ooh,
There's
wow.
a little bit more savory. It's not quite as just bright fruit.
Wait till you taste that. I think that's even silkier than what this one has been.
Oh man. Oh my god! The finish on this one's way
It's
better.
awesome.
Oh, the
Isn't that
finish on
great?
this one
Yeah.
is so much better than that.
Yep.
That one's good. I
This
really
one's
like
good.
that one.
It's got a good flavor, but
But
yeah, this is a little harsh at the back end.
lingers in your mouth.
It says grape all over the place.
Yeah, and that's like I mean, it's not like Smucker's grape, but it's very sweet, jammy grape, and I don't know. There's that interesting kind of tart taste you get on the edge, like the tip of your tongue. Like the tip of your tongue when it first goes in your mouth, it's got this cool tart kind of thing going on.
I'm digging that.
The Tarantel is really good.
Yeah.
I think it's more complex than the Italia. The Tarantel has a little bit more of the darker, meaty kind of note to it. Okay.
And this one?
Last one. That is our accolado, which means mixture, or something like that. Mixture of grapes. So I don't know which varietals went into this. I mean, it could be a base of Carbranta mixed with some more aromatics. I'm really not sure.
We'll find out.
Yeah, so let's give it a go. Oh, me first? Okay.
You first? The nose is the nose.
Ooh. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. This is because this is different.
Is it?
I want to compare
From all of them?
I want to compare it to the Carbranta a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Raspberry?
Get
Strawberry?
I get a little bit
Grapey.
of that,
Very fruity.
but it's got a little bit of that kind of darker sugar note I got from the Mosto Verde. Like it's not
Yep.
a little
It's
darker,
not overwhelming with
right?
the
A little
fruity.
darker,
Yeah.
and it's kind of got that same vegetal tequila-like quality.
Oh wow, yeah. That is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
More tequila-esque for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and it's not quite as. You get a little bit of that kind of berry note from the Carbranta. You get kind
Wow,
of
on the back end of this.
heavy, like you get a little bit of that sweetness, a little bit of that fruitiness, but it's dark.
Yeah. The back end of this is definitely heavy in there. And what is that?
I'm not sure what that is. That is interesting though. I would love to know what varietals went into this, because you get a little bit of like the winey kind of grapey sweetness, but it's got something else going for it. It's got that kind of weird dark. If this wasn't
heavy back end
yeah,
flavor.
if I didn't know that this wasn't aged in wood, I could have sworn
It would be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I would say that was from an oak cask.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And your favorite amongst the bunch?
I gotta go the Tarantelle. Definitely. mine. I definitely, because I think of between the Tarantelle and the Italia, they both had that really strong, perfumey, beautiful fruit note.
Right.
But the Tarantelle backs it up with kind of that darker, interesting, weird, dark kind of. I don't even know what to call it.
Syrupy.
Yeah. I think
flavor.
the mouthfeel on these was amazing, and I'm wondering if that's because they don't distill it as high as whiskeys usually are. Maybe that's why they're getting more oils in it. You're getting more oils.
Flavor.
Oh, I did forget to mention these are all pot stills, pot still distilled. So no column stills here, which we might actually want to do an episode on.
I think so. Just so I would know.
Yeah,
and they would know.
We should have we should just have every once in a while just a talk about like spirits and how they're produced.
We need to be able to draw on a whiteboard for that.
That's exactly what we need. That's exactly what we need. I don't know if you guys want to see that. Let us know. But yeah, so
how alcohol is born.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
So. Yeah, that is Pisco. This is my first time having this, and I gotta say I'm very impressed. This is pretty great.
Now, for those of you at home who are playing along still, Pisco sours are the way they go down there, and that's the one I was talking about when they give you at the door, or at the bar, or at the bathroom. That's a whole different thing. It's a mixed drink that's got simple sugars, it's got bitters, it's got egg white. There's one other thing I'm forgetting.
But we're going to do an episode on it.
We're going to do an episode on that. And that's the drink of Peru.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to thank Isle for sending us these.
Hi, little sister.
Hey. And I'd like to thank you all for joining along with us. And we will see you next time.
Adios.
Thank you.